Our next guest was the last Republican vice president. He ran for the presidency in 1960 and looks to be a leading contender for 1968.
Hi.
You have been publicly feuding with Governor Rockefeller.
Of course.
Would it be correct to say that you believe he has a big mouth?
Not as wide, I would say, as would appear at some times in the American press.
Let's go now to Mr. St. Ledger.
Continuing with Governor Rockefeller, should he be chosen to run for president in 1968, when will you start campaigning for him?
Within 48 hours after his defeat.
Mr. Van Voorhis.
Sir, if we may make the observation, you seem to be interested in elections of all varieties. Would you care to speculate on who you think will win the Miss Rheingold contest next year?
Senator Goldwater has a substantial lead at this point.
Mr. Swayze.
When you were vice president, you were on speaking terms with many international leaders. Now, is your relationship with them still today as it's been in the past?
Just what it's been in the past.
Then have you heard from Mr. Khrushchev lately?
I talked to him this morning on the telephone.
Really? Where was he calling from?
He had called me from Arizona.
If Khrushchev suddenly defected from Russia to the United States, what would you advise we do?
Where you have a man who is vigorous, who is articulate, who has been effective, and who is honest, and who's done a good job, you send him back.
The Immigration Department announces that Miss Christine Keeler and Miss Mandy Rice Davies have each applied for entrance into the United States.
Of course, they haven't been submitted to us on an official basis.
Well, I understand that. What I'd like to know is this. Do you think Keeler and Davies should be admitted into this country?
Well, I think it would be very bad for the country for us to go on a big spending spree at this time.
Sir, may we reminisce about your days in Washington?
Of course.
I was wondering, is it true that the men's room attendant at the Capitol building used to get only $25 a week salary?
He also has, of course, the opportunity to talk to the President, to the Secretary of State, to our various
Sir, you spend a lot of time traveling, of course. I believe you just recently returned from England.
Very recently.
And according to the British press, on your recent tour of England, Sir Anthony Eden is quoted as having described you as a perfect ass. Have you any comment?
But that's typical British understatement.
I'd like to thank you for allowing us this opportunity to speak with you today. You've been most cooperative. Is there anything of yours that we could keep as a memento of this visit?
Take California.
For our final question, I should like to ask one of a personal nature that deals with your political image.
I understand.
It has been said by your critics, and I mean that incidentally to exclude us, but it has been said that you sometimes speak and act impulsively, without thinking.
But I do think.
Again, we didn't say that, sir, and many thanks for being with us.
But I do think.
There's no question in our minds. It was only hearsay at best. Thank you very much.
I would just add this one point.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm afraid that's all the time we have right now.
But I do think.